Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I certainly wouldn't be here. Basically, with the Eagle Troll is the first. Wow. Welcome to the madness, and I see the Eagle Trolls are literally, because this was unannounced, that I was going to be going live streaming, and Daniel is the very first one to come in here. Giants Trolls. That says it all, that the Giants fans are literally sitting around waiting for me. And you know what? I'm going to have to actually end this because I forgot to plug something in. I will be right back, guys. I've got to restart this. Okay, I am back. Sorry, I ended up forgetting to plug in the microphone so we'll get better sound. I've got a few people down here right now that are watching TV and everything else, but we're getting ready to wait for the Dallas Cowboy game on, and I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but unfortunately, I can't get the game anywhere. I can't go to Buffalo Wild Wings and get it right now. I can't go to Dave & Buster's. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is broadcasting it until 11 o'clock Eastern on NFL Network. Now, maybe you guys have it live in Dallas. I'm actually going to follow along online when they start. At least we can get an idea of what's going on, plays that are happening and stuff. So, my stream's offline. Excuse me? Okay, so that does me no good, Michael. Okay. Michael's like, you want to watch the game? I'm playing it on Madden. You can watch it live here. And it's like, yeah, okay, I got you. You guys notice how we have so many Giant fans that are dead set on coming onto the Jobu Sports Report. Literally, Daniel, you know, the one that's got the guy from Scary Movie.
0-19 on the Giants game.
Zero.
That's why they're so excited.
Oh yeah, right. Well, the Giants are winning 19-0, but it's only the New York Jets. And I dare say that the New York Jets would get beat by a lot of college teams. So if you're feeling good about that, then go right ahead. Because where are you, Mark? Can't see you. You can't see me. What do you mean you can't see me? I see my picture right here. Let me see on. I see me right here, right now. Well, I actually stopped for a second because I had to plug in the microphone. Hopefully everything sounds good. But yes, apparently Giants fans love the Jobu Sports Report. And you know what? I appreciate you guys coming on here. It's actually great to see so many of you and to actually talk about it. The thing I wonder, wow, I have not seen that, have not gotten that, Mr. Wright, that the Cowboys did a 5-year, $65 million extension for DeMarcus Lawrence with $38 million guaranteed. If they did that, I would be kind of surprised. Michael, did you hear anything about that?
No, there was anything going on today.
That is definitely news to me.
There wasn't anything on.
Well, he said it's breaking news that it just happened. That may be possible. It would be a surprise to me, and if I were the Dallas Cowboys, I would have waited until after the end of the season to see how he did and see if he can stay healthy. But hey, you know, what do I know? What channel? It's going to be on NFL Network, re-aired at 11 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock, should be, or 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock in Dallas? I think 10 o'clock in Dallas. Well, the channel has been growing nice and steady. It's actually amazing first last. We started out last year at this time with about 400 subscribers. And the person I have to thank more than anybody else for this channel growing the way it did, for the reason why most of you guys are here, is because of one person. Sorry, Mark, I was just trolling there to see a reaction. Okay, I was going to say, Mr. Wright, you got me. You definitely got me, because I'd be like, they signed him to a $65 million contract, that would be kind of insane. That would be old Jerry Jones, and that would be a big surprise to me and something that I think is not warranted. Because to me, Kona Ely, he was one of those guys that you saw in the draft that kind of wowed everybody, but he has not shown much. And I got to tell you, if the Patriots couldn't get something out of him after just trading for him, it's buyer beware. If he's released, you can bring him in for a workout, see if he fits your system. But right now, I'm not seeing a whole lot from him. So, and I'm more of the ones that said, you know what, you've got enough warm bodies here to try out. Let's develop those guys unless you truly can find a war daddy. Now, if it were the Jacksonville Jaguars that were saying that Calais Campbell was going, hey, I'd say sign him in a heartbeat. But I'm not sure that he's going to be that much. Again, two teams have already given up on him. He hasn't shown a whole lot, so I'm not thinking that's going to work out too well. Unless you're in Dallas, its NFL Network will do a re-air of it at 11 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 o'clock on in Dallas and stuff, but it's not being broadcast anyplace. That's why I'll follow it at least online. We can at least find out who's got the ball, what the score is, and so on. Channel 11.1 has the game. I can't get it, unfortunately. How you doing, Al Jr.? Glad you're watching from New Jersey. Josh Norman. Okay, well, Daniel, I'm glad that Cowboy fans and Giant fans can agree on something. The hell with Josh Norman. That's something we all can agree with. Game changer. If you're close to the storm, man, please watch it out there, man. Be safe, man. My prayers and thoughts are out to you guys with that storm basically sitting, right over top of down there by Houston and all that, man. Please be careful. EDP got his channel suspended again. Well, here's the thing. Unfortunately, EDP's whole thing is shock value. EDP is going to say, F you, kiss my this, that, and the other, and all that. That's his game. And unfortunately, because of the hate speech and everything else that's going on, they're not going to advertise on those kinds of channels. So he's going to have to go some other route other than YouTube if he's trying to make money off of it. I'm for one. That's cool that's your game and that works for you because he's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. That's not my game. My game is about being positive and having real conversations about football. And and he's an Eagle fan. So what do you expect from an Eagle fan? Live HD on my channel now. Live sports. Okay. So live sports, are you basically pirating it? Live on my channel. Okay. What happened to EDP? Probably got suspended again for doing a whole bunch of cussing and things like that and stuff. Boats and Hose. I appreciated Boats and Hose for hitting me up. But Jason, I agree with you. I'm scared. I do not want my players to get hurt. I hate preseason. If you don't think that losing Julian Edelman for the season is going to hurt the Patriots, you got another thing coming. There's so many players that are always lost in meaningless game. I hate it. It sucks. So I'm hoping that we go out, do a couple of series, although we're supposed to play into the second half. I don't necessarily need to see that. I'm just ready for these guys to get it on. I believe, unlike past years, we've had the advantage that we haven't had in probably about 4 years. We've had our quarterback playing all training camp and all preseason. So I'm good with what we've done in training camp and for them to just go on and play the game. I'm not looking for them to go ahead and try and show a whole lot of stuff. They showed me enough last week that I feel comfortable where they are. Cowboys is ready to lie that it's okay. TV Sports Online. Okay. Somebody's posting a link to Cowboys Raiders Live 1080p, but I don't know if that actually is going to work for us. I'm going to actually pop on there and see if I can see that. TV Sports. So what are you guys looking for tonight for the game? I'm hoping Dak comes out, has a couple of good passes, Dez looks good, and everybody gets out healthy. And we should be actually getting close to kickoff coming up. If any of you guys actually have it and you're watching it, oh, lucky you, Kimberly. Lucky you, Kimberly. I wish I were watching it locally. Forgive me, I've got my son and some other people down here that are talking a bit and playing Madden and things. If you guys hear them, but don't worry about them. NBC is showing the game, Mark. NBC, not here, they're not. Probably in Texas, but not. How did EDP get suspended? Probably because he's an idiot. Let me see the remote for a second, Mike. Just let me check and see on the local, on NBC here. It's worth a shot. Live Sports says he's got it live on his channel. And well, no, Mike, I've got the NFL Network channel on over here on this TV. You can just put it right here because then I can watch it on there. Watching it live from Argentina. Oh, Argentina, you stink. I don't think I can get it from here. I think it's
I don't
too
know what
far.
channel it's on. I don't watch it.
Let me check here. I'm told that.
Well, it might be the New York Giants game because they're playing too at this hour.
5:04.
Even though they're like winning.
Let's see. No, American Ninja Warrior. That's not it. So unfortunately, up here in the DC market, we don't have it. What I think about Jordan Lewis, I think it stinks that Jordan Lewis has had hamstring issues. It seems like that hamstrings have been our bugaboo for the last few years. And it drives me up the wall, but it is what it is. I think the training department needs to do. Oh, okay, Kimberly. I hadn't tried those, but they could be. The Devil Fire Stick. Okay. Okay. Whoever is posting the link, we got it. You can stop posting them now. Marcellus, not much, man. I'm just waiting for this game to kick off. I can't wait to see the re-air tonight. I'll make sure I stay up all night watching it, and I can't wait. I had something incredible happen today, but I'm going to wait till after the game is over with before I say anything about it, because I don't want to jinx anything. Okay, so we've got those. Stop spamming. Yeah. Tobias, I already got you hooked up on that. Skybet. Good Lord. So all you guys that are posting all these links to Skybelt and all this other stuff and all that stuff, okay, I'm going to block you. If you want to post a link one time or something, that's fine. That's good. That's okay. But if you keep continuing to just keep posting this stuff, I will block you and remove that stuff, okay? I'm not your local advertising spot, okay? So we got that. You guys said it a couple times, okay? If somebody wants to go there, they can go there. But know this, it's not an NFL network or NFL legal site, and it could fuck up your system, or it could be that you end up having other issues and things. So I would definitely not necessarily click on the link. Okay? So that's all I got to say on that. So be careful if you guys click on any of these links trying to find the game. I'm just going to wait until I can see it on NFL Network at 11 on the re-air. I got my recorder set, so I'll go ahead and have it. Okay. In the future, just Google Reddit, NFL live stream. There are reliable links and pretty much there all the time. Okay, well, that's good to know. I don't have a link for it, but the game should be starting soon. I should at least start seeing some of it on my computer. Yeah. but it should be soon. We're at 8:06. The game is actually going to be re-aired on NFL Network unless you're in the local market. So unfortunately, I'm not in the local market. I'm actually here in D.C. Watching the game, or not watching the game, watching the game online. And they're about to kick off because we see the 15-minute clock. Watching live from Spain. Well, hello, shout out to Spain. We got Spain, we got Argentina in here. Giant L is anyone Philadelphia Eagles, 0 Super Bowl titles. Okay. They are winning UF. Okay. I don't know if beating the New York Jets is actually winning a game, Daniel. I mean, that's like playing a high school team. John, what's going on? Kimberly Campbell. Yep, kickoff is about to happen. I'm waiting for it.
I want to know when you get a touchdown.
Oh, crap. They are showing it on the NFL Network. Okay.
Well,
We are about to kick.
Sure,
Mike. Well, at least they're showing some of it.
Yeah,
We're about to kick off.
I bet you also clips of it, but they'll show the whole game now.
It's a live look in. It's about to kick off. Thank God. How does this work when I try and see the game? Well, right now they have it. NFL Network has a live look in. They're about to kick off, and we are kicking, and the ball is kicked, and the game is underway. Yes, Michael, that's what I said. It's a live look in. So we're looking in live. All right, so we're on defense first. Ricardo, I have to agree with you about the Eagles. Kimberly, I will definitely give us updates. Right now, the good thing is NFL Network actually has a live look in, so our defense is on the field right now. So it is kicked off. I would love to show you Ian, but the only problem is if I do that, they'll EDP me, and they'll block me. So let me get Jobu a refill. Okay, Marshawn Lynch for 4 yards.
I like doing Marshawn Lynch.
Okay. Jobu, I'm going to steal a little rum from you there, buddy. What channel's on? Well, NFL Network has a live look in right now. And right now we have the Raiders. I want to say Seattle. Keep talking about Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, it just sounds, that's one of those things that just sounds weird. Marshawn Lynch with Oakland. Okay. First pass for about 8 yards. First down, Raiders. I'd rather watch this than the fight. Okay. First down, Raiders. Yes, Kimberly, you got it right. I would love to go ahead and show it to you guys, but that's one of those things you can't do. It's not worth the risk because basically they could shut you down. Rockville, Maryland, man, you were just around the corner from us, man. Welcome, Joshua. Over. Up. Michael Crabtree. Whoa. Scandrick is getting into it with Michael Crabtree. Nice play. Incomplete pass. And see, when I talk about guys that are hungry, Orlando Scandrick is one of those guys that's going to be hungry because basically he sees the Cowboys have drafted all these young guys, and he's basically fighting for his spot on the Dallas Cowboys for next year. 2nd and 10. Okay. Okay. 4-yard completion. They got a little bit pressure on late. I can't see from here because unfortunately I've got the TV from the bar, which is way over here, and I haven't heard if Jalen Smith is out there, and I can't see it as well as watching right here. Yeah. Well, I'm not looking for guys that have too many snaps in here. I would rather just roll with what we got.
Like, what is it? No, he's looking 11 to 12.
Okay. 3rd down and 4. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if our D, come on, Black Sheep. Incomplete pass. They're going to punt. Allen, glad you got your refill. 3 and out. That's right. Well, yeah, they got one first down, Kimberly. But, hey, I'll take that. They go ahead and stop them. 4th down. Hey, good start for our defense. Now, I can't wait till they actually play for real later on this season. This is the game that everybody keeps talking about and thinking it's going to be the great thing. But I got to be honest with you. I'm going to ask you guys a question here while they're punting. Does anybody else think that Derek Carr is overrated? Is that just me? Because they've got him made out to be the guy. And I'm not sure that he really is the guy just yet. Okay, so they've gone from the game for the moment. Let me turn that down a little bit. So we're going to have Zeke Elliott coming out here in a few. I got too many damn TVs. At least have the drive chart up here. There we go. You know, I got to tell you, it's not easy being a one-man show. It'd be great if I could get Michael to become like, my AV man, especially since he's much better with computers than I am. Well, Daniel, that contract that he got, wow. I can imagine that if Dak Prescott has a couple more good years, imagine what his contract's going to be like. I'll be honest. Okay, in defense of Carson Wentz did not play that bad last week. But I got to tell you, with that offensive line they said that is better than the Dallas Cowboys, that offensive line is going to get the man killed. I mean, seriously. Burning beer, Jobu ain't pulling his weight. Well, we'll see. Let's wait and see here. The Cowboys, hey, they stopped the Raiders on offense. 6 plays and out. And let's see what our offense does. Your cable section doesn't have it. Well, I don't have it either, so. Well, Daniel, here's the thing, though. He may get the biggest contract of all time soon, but how long will that last? Because it's always the biggest contract. I mean, when Troy Aikman got his contract, which I think was $8 million, that was the biggest contract of all time. But look where we've gone since then. I have to agree with you, Holy Ways. I don't think he's as great as people think either, but we'll have to wait and see. It's really going to be years before you really know. I tell you what, how about them Cowboys? With the way the salaries have been increasing, it's going to be a lot more than $20 million because it's basically he's got 3 more years before his contract is up. In 3 more years, it's going to be probably closer to $30 million. In fact, right now, you look at the contract for, Kirk Cousins. He's getting $25 million right now. If they franchise tag him again next year, it's $38 million, which is the average of the top 5 salaries. So, you thinking that it's going to be $20 million? It's going to be a whole hell of a lot more than that. Okay, well, I'm glad you got confidence, Holy Ways, in your offensive line, but I got to tell you, they got a whole lot of work to do. First drive for the Cowboys, and unfortunately, we don't have a live look in, Kimberly. You're going to have to keep us up to date on it. Zeke carried it. Zeke, okay. Unfortunately, I don't know. Zeke up the middle for 4 yards. Okay, that's a good start. Flex tape and flex seal by now. Okay. Really? We've got all kinds of scammers that are jumping in the channel now. I'm surprised we don't have Melina in here tonight. Shut up, chlorine speech. Okay. All right. Any more updates, friends? Aaron Rodgers, Giant L. I'm not sure Aaron Rodgers is overrated because.
Yeah, Super Bowl.
Tell you, okay. Here we go. Live look in. Dak Prescott. See if he's got the mojo. 1st and 10. Okay, so the first play was Zeke Elliott, so they're actually re-airing what's late. His second play up the middle for 5 yards. So it looks like he's in midseason form. 2 carries, 9 yards. I'll take that. 3rd and 1, Zeke up the middle for 1 yard. I hope it's first down. Hey, Anthony Hilton, how you doing tonight? It's on again. Giants gonna whomp that ass. Okay. We'll have to wait and see in 2 weeks and 1 day. I want to see it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and see the rear later on tonight. But looking good so far, Zeke. Dak Prescott pick 6. Okay. And here we go. 3rd and 1. Zeke up the middle. First. Okay. Didn't look like. Did he get the first down? Zeke up the middle. Short yardage. Boy, we are getting a lot of scammers tonight. Damn, who saw that hit? Okay. And Eagles also play them too as well. Daniel, we play the AFC West, okay? So we're all playing Denver. We're all playing the Raiders. We're all playing Kansas City. And we're all playing, I was going to say San Diego, but LA Chargers. How about the Cowboys? I've got some footage and stuff on there. I just haven't had time to do anything. I scared you, didn't I? Yeah, okay, Holy Ways. Yeah. You got me. People have been getting me today because I thought somebody got me earlier today, but I'll tell you about that one a little bit later because I was like, nah, I don't believe that shit. It can't be true. So first down for the Cowboys. Hot dog. And then a penalty on Khalil Mack, lined up in the neutral zone. 5 more yards. So first and 5. Burning beer. Check out your videos and win a free T-shirt. Okay. Move the chains. Wow. Penalty wasn't on Dallas. Yeah, it's definitely delayed here too. Chlorine bleach. You must, if you're actually posting that right, then you're definitely ahead of my. Wow. Dak Prescott, 6 yards. So I've actually got the feed that's actually here from the NFL, which is ahead of NFL Network. So Dak Prescott for 6 yards and a first down. Gotta like that. Tyson, I would love to go ahead and show you the game live, but if I do, NFL will basically shoot it down. The NFL and Google are basically partners now. And it's gotten to the point where I used a clip of the touchdown pass on a video, and it copyright infringement, just like that. And if you get 3 copyright infringements, you're talking about losing your channel. Can I live stream night before and the day of my? Oh, I will definitely. Daniel, believe me, when that game is getting ready to happen, I'll be y'all will be sick to death of me. See, here's the thing that I love about this offense. And I'm going to tell you, as much as you guys hate the Cowboys, you got to understand that this offense is going to be a bastard for you guys to stop. You have so many different weapons on this team. The score is 0-0. The Raiders got stopped on the first drive, 6 plays and out. The Cowboys are actually driving. We're almost at midfield. And Zeke Elliott has had, I believe, 4 carries for about 16 yards. You're from Fort Worth, Texas, but on the road. Well, thanks for joining in, buddy. False start, Dallas. Okay, so you guys are seeing ahead of me. Okay. Zach Martin, forced. Okay. False start. 2nd and 6. Cowboys, boom. Cole Beasley, 10 yards. The Cowboys are moving the ball at will. Roy, it is hanging great. Pass to Witten for 10 yards. Chlorine bleach. We got to thank Chlorine. Hey, Chlorine bleach, I got to ask you something. Somebody said that maybe it's not you. Maybe it's actually Cruising. But somebody said you had a Dallas Cowboy playlist and that you've been commenting about the Giants negatively on other channels. Are you a closet Cowboy fan that's just looking for attention? Chlorine, as much as I hate you, keep updating. I can't watch. I'm watching the Rams game. Damn. Now that's sad, man. Them eyes that you got to watch the Rams. That's painful. Zeke first down. Okay. I really like this game day show. It's showing all the games. That's great, man. I wish actually I had that. I've got Verizon cable and not the Game Pass and stuff. And I thought about it, but it's like, do I want to pay 2 cable bills and basically spend about $600 a month? I don't think I want to do that. Cliff, it's on the local channels in Dallas, and they're doing live looks on NFL Network. And thus far, I'll be honest, this offense looks like it's in mid-season form. They are just literally dinking and dunking, as the experts would like to say. But I don't care what they say, as long as they keep taking the ball down the field and are able to score. However they do it, I don't care. Because to me, that's winning football. Witten, I got to tell you, Burning Beard, Witten is in great shape. And Elliott, first down. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Zeke is actually looking pretty good. Thus far, Zeke has had 6 carries, 18 yards. 3rd and 11. They're definitely trying to get Zeke involved in the passing game. Fourth down. Okay. I'll take a field goal. We're okay. Cliff, glad you're here, man. Thanks. I'm like you. I am pumped for the season. I'm ready. What the fuck is the doll? This is Cowboy Jobu, and it's actually kind of a long story. But to make a long story short, it's because I'm an Eagle fan that Jobu is around. If you've seen the movie Major League, Serrano had a Jobu doll in his locker to help him hit curveballs. I had an Eagle fan once tell me that the Cowboys suck so bad that not even Jobu could help him. So I carved Jobu. And I started taking him to different places that I went with the NFL. And people would stop and say, what's the deal with the doll? And whenever they did, I would take their picture and I would share it on Instagram. So he has literally been to 31 of the NFL markets. He's been seen with NFL players. He's been seen with the NFL commissioner, with people from Jesse Jackson to the mayor of New York. And what's interesting is I can't say that Jobu has anything to do with good things that have happened around him, but there's a lot of good things that have happened around him. Charles Haley, after not getting into the Hall of Fame, changed his profile picture to Jobu. And to this day, it's still there, and he got into the Hall of Fame. 3 years ago, Sean Lee said, Jobu, I need you to keep me healthy and on the field. Now, I can't say Jobu had anything to do with it, and I have that on tape. But Sean Lee has had 2 Pro Bowls since then. Tony Romo, in 2014, we recreated the scene for Major League in his locker, and that was the best season of his career. Now, again, I can't say that Jobu had anything to do with any of those things. But good things have happened. The fact that I've got 12,000 plus of you guys here from a guy who used to stutter, I'm just saying. So that's where Jobu's not going to go anywhere. And in fact, I had something major. Scores 3-0 Dallas. Dallas had a pretty good drive. Got stopped down there around the 20-yard line, and I'll take that. Kono Ely, Big Daddy, yeah, he was. I don't know if he's released yet, but New England's trying to make a trade for him because they just literally traded for him. Oh, Romo the Goat. Okay, so if you get a free trial of NFL Game Pass, you can watch the game for free. Okay. Yeah, during preseason. Yeah, okay, but you got to make sure you cancel within 7 days, or else you're going to pay for the whole thing. And at this point, there's only one other preseason game that really doesn't matter. I agree with you, Justin. And see, that's where everybody keeps talking about how bad the Cowboys are going to be because of the players they let go. But see, I'm one of those ones that believe it's a young man's game. And Brandon Carr had reached his ceiling. Brandon Carr was never going to be a guy who's going to get you a lot of turnovers. Morris Claiborne could never stay on the field. So when you keep talking about that you lost those guys, come on. Same thing with Doug Free. I'm sorry, Doug Free, great guy in the locker room, guy you want to root for, but Doug Free just could not set the edge anymore. Too many penalties and too many, Doug letting them free blocks. So when you say that, oh, they're going to be missing that guy, I'm sorry. No, we're not. D is on the field. All right. See what our defense can do. Hopefully we can stop him again. I would love to see that. I'll take Mayweather on that one. Well, if Switzer's not 100%, I don't want to see him out there because, again, this is just preseason. How did Dak look on the drive? He did a run for 6 yards. He kept hitting everybody, and they had a couple of penalties, but I'm happy with what I saw there. Burning Beard. Romo is the greatest color analyst of all time. He hasn't even done a game yet. Yeah, I've got to actually look at the Call of Dookie. He didn't give him any sacks, so I'm happy about that. Collins, I think, is going to be okay. So we'll see how they do in the next go-round, but I can't wait to actually see the whole game and the whole tape and be able to stop and saw it. How's the knee holding up? Tyson, I've got bad knees. I've got 5 knee operations between the two of them, and they're just like good and bad. It's crazy because my doctor says I need to get a knee joint replacement, but I'm too young. So it's basically they give me the good old chicken grease shots, which help keep it lubricated. Pass to Lynch. 7 yards. Okay. Thankfully, finally, yes, I eventually get some of them right. Got a new sub, dude. Don't want to be scamming. But a quick question. What is the difference between the O-line when I was watching in the golden days and now? The guys are a lot bigger now than they used to be. And blocking styles were a lot different because before, when I was back in the day, you couldn't use the open hands. You actually had to use your fists, and you had to keep your arms within like this. So that changed the whole blocking scheme completely. And the guys were a lot leaner, and you did a lot more run blocking as opposed to being really bigger guys that are trying to set the pass blocking. Generally speaking, if you do a lot of pass blocking, you want a guy that's kind of big and more immovable. But if you're a team that does a lot of running, you're doing a lot of pulling and trapping. So you want guys that are a little bit more lean that can go and pull and are real fast. On the 31. Short right. Okay, 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Come on, defense. Stop them. They got a first down. Okay. First big run. How big of a run was it, guys? 19 yards. Ouch. Okay. I think I need a drink on that one. So, they're at the 50-yard line then. Ouch. I don't think Marshawn Lynch has that much left in the tank, to be honest with you, but I could be wrong. Where's Jalen Smith? I don't know. I have not seen or heard him, and I don't know if he's in there. Okay. Incomplete pass. All right. 2nd and 10. Oh, so Giants, you got 7 points off a pick 6. Okay. Let's go, Anthony Brown. I got the game now. Good job, Tyson. I'm glad to hear that for you. Raiders incomplete stat. Okay. 3-yard run. Okay. 3rd down and 7. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, man. That's one of the things that I hate. I hate seeing guys hurt. If I'm playing the Giants, I want to beat the Giants straight up. I don't want any excuses of, oh, well, we didn't have this guy, we didn't have that guy. Philadelphia looked good, but we'll mash them. Raiders 2-yard gain. Okay. 3rd down and 8. Show the game on here. Julio, I would love to, but actually I don't even have a live look in right now on NFL Network, and if I did show it to you, they'll shut my channel down, and I do not want to lose it. Slant for a 1st down. Damn. Okay. Giant L. Yeah, you're looking like world beaters against the Jets. What's the correct score? Mark, how you doing? From England. Right now it is 3-0 Dallas with the Raiders driving down on the 38-yard line. Oh yeah, the Giants fans are definitely hyped. False start. False start on the Raiders. So 1st down and 15 from the Dallas 43. Good night, Jason. Sorry I can't show the game. England is Cyberlink, you're in England too? Wow. Mark Sampson is also from England. So we got a lot of you guys from around the world. That's kind of cool. Robert, I agree with you. This should have been on TV. I agree completely. I'm going to go through the first quarter and then I'm going to end it. Yeah, we definitely need to get that pass rush. We'll get it to there. Just give us some time. Edward, thanks for joining in from Dallas. Kyle, I don't play fantasy football. I'm sorry, but there's something wrong with rooting for guys in other teams. There's no way in the world I could say have a Redskin player and want them to do well. It's just not right. It's just not my thing. Lake Charles, Louisiana. Well, Roy, I've got a friend that's down in Lake Charles down there. That's cool. Oh man, Jason, well, be careful at work, man, and have a great night. Missed tackle, shaking my head. Okay. Damn. 1st down on the Dallas 22-yard line. Damn. Joining in from Virginia. Hey, hello, Flea. Nathan 2410. Who's 2410? 2410. Don't know what game that is. Offsides Cowboys. Okay. Chlorine bleach. Bye-bye. Where's the game? The game is in Dallas. So that's the end of the first quarter with the Cowboys up 3-0. And we have the Raiders down on the Cowboys 18-yard line. So I'll have your shirt when you're done with it, okay? I always get Cowboy players. That's cool. You're getting tacos for halftime? I am. Well, guys, truth be told, I'm falling down on my job. Today, I did not cook anything. No chicken wings, no pulled pork, no steak and cheeses, no salsa, no chips, no tacos, nothing. Um, had to go out to dinner tonight, spend some time with the family and everything else, and hopefully that doesn't come back to backfire on us. Steelers versus Indianapolis. What is Indianapolis is beating Pittsburgh? Really? Wow, that's a surprise. Um, so hopefully nothing bad happens without the wings. I'm hoping we get through this healthy and happy and just move on and get ready for the regular season. From New Mexico, Cliff, thanks for joining in. Yeah, I got Mayweather on that. What the? Why can't I stream it? Because if you listen to the NFL when they say you cannot rebroadcast without express written consent from the NFL, that means they will find you. And if they find you, you're going to pay. And I've got some other YouTubers out there that have been blocked. They've lost some of the stuff that they can do on their channels. And I'm not going to do that. Daniel, I agree with you. Well, it's not only Ware from Kansas City. It's also Julian Edelman is gone for the season. He tore his ACL. Just show like 5 plays. Well, at the moment, they're not even showing it on NFL Network. So I'm actually watching the feed on my computer here from time to time. They'll go ahead and have a live look in. Mr. Mac, my shirt. If you go to my website, the link is actually up here. CowboyJobu.com. Scroll about halfway down past the Facebook. You can actually order the shirts there. And I have an interesting story that I can't believe about my Jobu shirts. When I tell you this one, you guys are going to say, yeah, right, you're full of crap. But it's the truth. But I'm going to wait until after our next drive before I say anything about it. Well, I'm hoping, Mark, that Ryan Switzer is going to be a great punt returner for us. His freshman year in college, he had 5 punt returns for touchdowns. That's something that we need on the special teams. And he is very Cole Beasley-like. He's another one of those small Smurf guys that can kind of get in under the coverage and things and will catch the ball in space and make moves. So, yeah, I think he could be a big plus. I put a video up earlier today that there's some concern about Rico Gathers. And we haven't heard a whole lot about him, but Brian Brodus was basically saying that he may end up starting the season on injured reserve, which would be kind of a big surprise to me because you're talking about him being out for 6 weeks because he's already been out 2 weeks already. That would be really bad, but evidently that concussion he has is a lot worse than they thought it was going to be. And concussions are no joke. If you think of the tackle, God, he played with Baltimore. The blind side was about. He's actually been suffering with a concussion for well over a year, and basically he's had to retire. Nicholas, I can't show what right now. We're not even looking. They're not even showing it. Okay, the Raiders are up 7-3 right now. They just got a touchdown. 17-yard touchdown pass from Carr. So Cowboys are getting ready to get the ball again, and we'll see if they do another live look in. Kimberly, relax. It's only preseason. It's meaningless. We've got a lot of guys that have hamstring issues that will be playing. Be playing come the first part of the season, so I'm okay. Give it time. Yeah, well, I was never sold on Jeff Heath a whole lot. A lot of guys are really high on him. He's one of those guys that gets a bunch of turnovers and stuff, but him being a full-time starter, I'm not sure that he's the guy. Oh, the Raiders missed a field goal. Okay. Sean Lee is playing. He's had a few tackles. Do I watch baseball? No, I don't do baseball either. My life is very, very busy. Christian, unless you're in Dallas, you're not getting the stream other than pirated stations on YouTube. I mean on on the internet. How am I watching the game? I'm actually following it at NFL.com. I can see play-by-play results, and NFL Network is doing live look-ins from time. Michael Orr, thank you. Kyle, I've had quite a few concussions myself, and sometimes I get forgetful. McMadden for 4. Okay, good. So Zeke is out. If you go to NFL.com, click on the Dallas Cowboy link, and you can at least see the play-by-play breakdown. They're not going to show you they'll show you highlights, but they're not going to show you the actual footage. Tyson Dooley, I think that he'll be serviceable behind that offensive line. If you're in the local market, the game is on. First down. Okay. Rock is 1 touchdown. You're going to judge a whole season on a touchdown in preseason? My point being is I don't believe that he is as good as everybody is making him out to be. I'm not sure that he was an MVP candidate, but hey, what do I know? I'm a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll, and I'm just giving you my opinion. So my opinion is my opinion, just like the sports commentators are. Witten for 11. All right. So first down Cowboys on the 35-yard line. We're moving the ball again. I like seeing that. Ed, I agree with you on that. And the fact that the price of paying for these games preseason, you're still paying full price for them is freaking ridiculous. Dak missed Dez. Damn. Yeah, David Gold. Good point. If anyone thinks their secondary was better last year and doesn't know football, 35 yards on 4th and 20. Yeah, you're right. Witten back to his old tricks, not Hall of Fame. Okay. It would have been a TD pass. Damn. I wish I had seen that, Kimberly. Damn. On a deep go route. Don't worry about it. They're going to get that together. All right, where are we? That was sarcasm. Okay. What's my view on our pass rush currently? Is it better than last year? I think it could be definitely better. I think Tyrone Crawford's going to have a good year. I'm sorry, not Tyrone Crawford. I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence, I think, is going to have a good year. Taco, I think, is going to develop, and by the end of the season, I think he's going to actually do pretty well. I also believe that Collins is going to be good. I don't know about Topper. He still has been a little nicked up in camp, but I think that Stephen Pye is going to be a difference maker for us. I think he's going to do really well. I feel actually better about our defensive line right now than I did last year. American Liberal, here's the thing, man. Jason Witten has always looked slow, man. Jason Witten has never been the fast guy. That's not his game. Jason Witten knows where to sit in coverage and to make those plays, and he's sure-handed and one hell of a blocker. And David Irving. Oh, I forgot about David Irving. Unfortunately, David Irving won't be there the first 4 games. He's actually looked really good. So I feel good about the rotations. And, Mark, I believe if we can get to the 40-sack range this season, I think we've got a good shot to make a run to go all the way. I think our offense is that good and will get us there. Shannon Sharp can probably outrun Jason Witten. A lot of people can outrun Jason Witten, but guess what? Jason Witten got a hell of a lot more catches than Shannon Sharp. Not here. We've got a live look in on New Orleans right now. Edward, I'm not looking for more Dak runs. I don't want to make a living of those. I'd rather keep him in the pocket. You look at some of the hits that Cam Newton has taken. I'm not looking for that. Okay, well, RG3 had to run because he couldn't pass. Philly 500. Everybody is doing fantastic till an Eagle fan showed up. It definitely isn't Kellen Moore, who should be the backup. I'll put it that way. Right now, we'll see how Cooper Rush does. I'm not sure that he's going to be the guy. Flag. Unfortunately, NFL Network has not updated here in a while. I'm still on the incomplete pass from the deep go route.
Who's that guy picked up from New Orleans? That quarterback.
He's another nobody.
He might get it.
McCown.
He's not that good.
Holding on the Raiders. Rush. Well, I think Rush will be. Then I'm done my job. Well, Eagles fans, you guys are always, pissing in people's cereal. So, congratulations, you definitely did it. Pass interference on the Raiders, good. Yeah, they haven't updated. The feed from the NFL.com is definitely stuck. We're not getting on NFL Network either. Oakland did score. They missed the extra points. Hey, Banter, how you doing tonight? Michael. Hannah caught a pass for 12 yards. Michael's not a big Hannah fan. Okay. Michael let him go on Madden. Here's what's funny with Michael. Michael said, I don't want to tell you this, but Ryan Switzer broke his collarbone on Madden. And I was like, dude, don't scare me like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I see he broke his collarbone. Yeah, on Madden. I'm like, oh, shit. It's like, man, get the fuck out of here with that, man. Jesus, man. What's up, man? Hannah is our best blocker when he can stay healthy. Michael, I tell you, I keep trying to tell him he's got a future in YouTube because of the expressions he makes and the looks that he gives me. I know a lot of you guys think that Michael just hates me. But it's just kind of like, Dad, I can't believe you said that stuff. Nice run. Is there anywhere to watch? You can try Mean Tea, some of the sites that are out there and stuff that are pirated, but you might end up getting scammed where, getting shit stolen. The NFL Network is going to end up re-airing it at 11 o'clock, so, I mean, it's kind of is what it is. I'm just sitting here with you guys having a conversation and stuff and trying to give you updates and things on it. And here we are back here. Touchdown, Jason Witten. Touchdown, Father Time. So, right now, I feel good. Touchdown, Michael. Jason Witten.
Jason Witten's got pads on Madden too.
Okay, see, Michael's about to get his ass kicked over here. He's like, oh yeah, Jason Witten just got a touchdown or excuse me, just caught a pass on Madden. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here with that Madden shit. That ain't got nothing to do with jack crap. Oh man, so I'm good with what our offense has done. I say pull the guys out. I don't want to get anybody hurt. La'el Collins did the job against Mac. Dak Prescott passed the ball around. No sacks, no interceptions. You had Zeke eat a little bit, get a few runs under his belt. You got Darren McFadden with a couple of rushes. I'm good. I don't need to see any more from my offense to risk them for the season opener. Now, I got to tell you, now that's in the books, I could not believe what happened today. The reason why my channel took off, this channel has been in existence since 2012, I believe, or 2013. My daughter helped me make it. Now, I didn't do as many videos then as I do now. You guys know I do like 3 videos a day. Unless there's breaking news, it might be 4 or 5, depending on what's going on with the Cowboys. I used to basically do more Facebook than anything else. And I posted on Facebook, and it was great because I get, posts that would have, 10, 15, 20,000 views and stuff, which was great, but Facebook doesn't really do a whole lot. But I continue to put videos up, and I get 50, 60 views and stuff like that. Nobody really watched it and things. But I remember the Senior Bowl. And I watched the Senior Bowl, not this past year, but the year before, because I wanted to see about Carson Wentz. Because the talk was that Carson Wentz might be a guy that the Dallas Cowboys would be interested in drafting. And I wanted to see him play. I don't watch a lot of college football, just like I don't watch baseball. I don't watch basketball. I stick to professional football, and I try and know everything there is to know about the Dallas Cowboys. So in season, off season, I'm looking at everything I can find on the Dallas Cowboys. And as I'm watching that Senior Bowl, I'm looking at Carson Wentz, and it's like, okay. But then I started seeing Dak Prescott. And I was like, boy, he looked really good. Who is this guy? Because he got the most valuable, it's not MVP, they call it most valuable something. It's something else. MOP or MPO or something like that. It wasn't MVP, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And I started looking at some of his college film. And I kept looking and just saying, like, why aren't people talking about this guy? Talking about a guy who threw for over 10,000 yards, 70-some touchdown passes, another 30 or 40 rushing touchdowns at Mississippi State, playing in the Southeast Conference, the best conference in college football that always has teams that are challenging for the national championship. And this guy got Mississippi State, a basement dwelling team. Mississippi State guys, don't cuss me out. I know you guys get mad, but think about what I'm saying. He took that team to be ranked number 1. And it wasn't like he had draft picks around him. It was Dak Prescott only. Other than that, tight end, 6th round, or I think a defensive player in the 6th round. It was just Dak. But yet that team was number 1 in the country in the toughest conference in college football. And I'm saying, they're saying he's Tim Tebow 2.0? That he's just a running quarterback? Because I'm looking at the film, and I'm seeing this guy is running because he has to run for his life. I'm seeing him roll out on naked bootlegs and have his eyes laser focused downfield, and boom, throwing the ball deep on a rope. And I'm like, Tim Tebow 2.0? I'm looking at this, and I'm seeing some of the stuff that Tony Romo would do. Buying time in the pocket, moving around, literally doing loop-de-loops and making the defensive lineman miss him. And I did a video, and I said Dak Prescott would be the best quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. And I put it out there a couple days after the Senior Bowl. It got a few views here and there. Yeah, okay. But when Tony Romo went out, all of a sudden, everybody wanted to know about the guy who was the 3rd-string quarterback, the 4th-round draft pick, the guy that ESPN, experts and all that said that, he needs a lot of work. He might be a viable backup quarterback, blah, 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 but don't waste your time on him. So people started looking at this video, and they're like, oh, my God, you were dead right. And the things that I said about him were true. Doesn't turn over the ball. Can take a hit. Can run if he has to, but can pass from the pocket. And so this channel just started climbing up, August last year, this time I had maybe 500 subscribers. By my birthday, I hit 1,000. By the end of the season, I hit 6,000. But it all goes back to Dak Prescott. And I have been a fan. I've got some of you guys that say that I'm a Dak Prescott dick rider. Okay, well, if you want to call me that, that's fine. But I believe in the guy. I'm all in for the guy. And my dream is to actually have an interview with him. Now, I've gotten close. I've run into him a couple times. I met him at an autograph signing. He was scared to death at first of Jobu because he was like, yo, man, I'm from Louisiana. We don't play that voodoo in Louisiana. And I said, no, man. I said, Jobu is good luck. I said, ask Sean Lee. I said, Sean Lee asked to keep him healthy. And I said, since that time, he's had 2 Pro Bowls. After Tyron Smith met him, he got his big-ass contract. I said, Charles Haley has him as his profile picture and then got into the Hall of Fame. I said, I can't guarantee you that Jobu had anything to do with it, but do you want to chance it? And so I gave Dak Prescott a Jobu t-shirt. And I've done this with a couple different players and stuff. and things as a nice gesture and stuff. And I'm sure that they're like, "Oh yeah, thank you very much," and they put it under the table and they just leave it on the table and don't get it. But the only time that I knew for sure that somebody wore one was George Selby, because I gave George Selby one. And George Selby asked me the next time I saw him in autograph, I said, "Do you have any more of those Jobu t-shirts?" He said, "I wear mine all the time in the locker room." And I was just like, "Holy shit, are you kidding me?" And it wasn't long after that that Jerry Jones started talking about mojo. You remember he was talking about Chris Christie was the Dallas Cowboys mojo. And I said, "God damn it, Jerry, you stole that shit from my t-shirt." I know George Selby wears a t-shirt. So, lo and behold, I believe it was Giant L posted a comment earlier today and said, "Did you see the picture on Instagram of Dak Prescott wearing a Jobu t-shirt?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. Stop bullshitting the brother." And I went to Instagram, and lo and behold, I was tagged on a picture of Dak Prescott, who had just gotten his hair cut from Fred. Fred's his barber. I met him at training camp. And he's holding one of those fidget spinners, and he's wearing a Jobu t-shirt. And the picture was taken back in May. And I got to be honest with you, I was like, I don't believe this shit. Dak Prescott is wearing my t-shirt. Can't believe it. So I'm hoping that Jobu brings him some extra mojo. And now that I've kind of got off on a tangent, let me see what's happening here in the game. I'm sorry, I kind of lost it there. So, game is still the delay is right here. So that's my story. That to me was kind of cool as shit to think. Just me calling me Charles. Jobu's got his refill right here. Dak reminds you of from all the years you've been a fan. Who does Dak remind you of? Roger Staubach. Roger Staubach and his attitude, his work ethic, and the way that he is transcendent. I know it's still a little bit early, but if you look at Roger Staubach when he came in, Roger Staubach was an 11th or 12th round draft pick. He wasn't a conventional quarterback of that time. He ended up doing a lot more running than your typical quarterback. He was different than what Tom Landry had wanted, but instantly lit a fire. Dak Prescott is that kind of guy that can't stand to lose. He's that kind of guy that works his ass off. He's not going to be a guy who is satisfied with where he is. He's going to constantly try and be even better. So he reminds me of Roger Staubach. That number 4 is pretty good. Yeah, Mr. Wright, Dak is going to be the real good. Dak will play until the third quarter. I got to be honest with you, Kimberly. I don't really need to see it. Did it work? Love the attitude, man. Okay. Dak is taking us to the playoffs. I think Dak is going to take us a long ways, and that's why, when everybody talks about the Cowboys won't have Zeke, they're going to go down the toilet, everything else. And I got to tell you, I think Dak Prescott is going to show you a whole lot. Now, when you say Russell Wilson, I got to tell you that Dak Prescott is a much better passer sooner than Russell Wilson was. Russell Wilson became a better passer, but he wasn't great when he came out off the bat. It was that defense that really picked up the slack. We're on the flip side of the Cowboys where the offense is taking up the slack for the defense. But I'll take either of them. Russell Wilson, another great guy who does a lot of good stuff in the community and things. I think Dak Prescott is that kind of guy too. Oh, cool. How about them Cowboys? Glad you found it. The fight starts now. Okay. About Russell Wilson. Yeah, I agree. I'm not worried about it is what it is. I'm not spending $100 to watch that. That's all right. We're starting. All right. They haven't had any more live looks in. Well, hello, honey. How much time do we have left in the first half? Throw out 30. Okay. I can't believe that the NFL is so far behind on this. We're still on the Dak touchdown. The score is 9-6 Dallas. We've got the ball again. Hello, Mark. How you doing? The offense has been moving the ball like crazy. Dak Prescott looks good. He's distributing the ball like like it's midseason. Zeke got in for a few plays, about 6 carries, about 20 yards. You got Darren Fad pick up a few yards. So offense is looking good. Defense has only given up 1 touchdown. Lyle Collins has looked really good so far. I've tried refreshing it, buddy, and it's still not there. Let's try again. Let's try and restart it and see if we can get it. Flag on the Cowboys. Okay. Yes. Tell you how far back mine is. It still said hadn't even got the extra point. So we're 6-10 Dallas. Actually now we have the field chart. We're really rolling now. Dallas ball on the 30. Okay. Zach Martin penalty, downfield, 5 yards. First down, Dallas on the 40-yard line. We're moving the ball. Injury on the Raiders. Okay. Who's down on the Raiders? Saying this is why, this is why you guys keep saying, oh, you want him to play in the third quarter. Well, Andy Garcia may end up getting this stuff shot down. So, guys, the problem is if the YouTube police, which are also part of the NFL, they're partners, Google and all that, if they catch you live streaming it, they will shut your shit down. And I'm not trying to get mine shut down, so I'm not going to put it out there. It looks like he got knocked out. Uh-oh. Who is it that got knocked down? Third and 3. Okay, or actually you can just go upstairs and hit the other Wi-Fi. I'm going to end up stopping in like 5 minutes. Okay. My daughter is like, I need to upload. It's like, really? You realize the Cowboys are on, right? Yeah, okay. Dude looked like he got steamrolled. Okay. Okay. Third and 2 for the Cowboys. Found it. Okay, well, enjoy the live stream from him. You can go directly to Tiger Box on all NFL games free. Okay. You purchase a Tiger Box T5 from the Boxman. You can also. Okay, that's cool. I thought about doing that for the season, and I've heard about that. My buddy Richard was telling me about that, and that may be something I do for the few games that are not Played on the market. Back on. 3rd and 3. Let's see if we pick up the first down. Dak stats so far: 8 of 9 for 71 yards and a touchdown. First down, Kimberly. Thank you. First down, but a flag. Okay, who's the flag on? It's on. Collins coming back. Damn. Is it holding? Burning Beard, sub you and get an autograph photo of you and Dak. Who's autographing it? Dak or you? Yeah, I could be watching the game. That would be nice. Hands to the face. The flag was BS. Okay. All right. So we got 3rd and 13. Let's see what our team does with it. Hands to the face. Sack. Dak was sacked. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Dude has a big face. Sack. Okay, so that kills that drive. I would love for Taco to get 8 sacks this season. If we get that, we're going to Super Bowl. Cable out because of a hurricane. Damn. Well, Banter, be careful out there because that weather is no joke. All right, so can't score on every drive. 4th and 25. I think it's time to punt. Okay. So Jalen Smith did have a tackle. Let's see if we can see it in the stats. They just showed a highlight of Jalen Smith getting a tackle, so that's good. Look at the complete stats. Dan McFadden, 2 rushes, 21 yards. Jason Witten, 3 receptions, 32 yards. Dak Prescott, 8 of 9 for 71 yards and a TD. I'll take that any day of the week. No, they don't have tackles on here. Jalen Smith, 1 tackle. There we go. Okay. I'll take that. So like I said, I've seen enough. Burning Beard, 4.5 sacks. That's more like it. I think he might get as many as 6. Cruising is back. The Giant fans are coming back and having a great time right now because they've got that big win over that powerhouse, the New York Jets. Send me your bank account number and the picture, and it'll be in the mail. Okay, we have 10 points on the board. Right. Right. Trying to message. Yeah. Burning Beard, it'll be right there. Let me go ahead. I'll do it. Let me put it on here right now for you. Come on, man. That ain't even right. You got the tackle in fast. Yeah, I'm ready for the Giants open. I am ready for it, man. I am so ready for it. I can't wait these 2 weeks. Holding on the Raiders. So first down on the 40-yard line. We'll go through this drive and we're going to call it a night. They are really not showing much of the game right now. Yeah, on the stream. Giants fans, they're pounding their chest and acting like they're ready and everything else. But I got to tell you, I'm with you on that one, Cruising. For once, we'll actually agree. I'm not spending $100 to see that fight. Sorry, just not going to happen. Edward, I got to agree with you on that. I hope it's not even close. I just want to stop all these giant trolls. And it'll be interesting to see if we win that game. If we have Cruisin' and all these other giant guys that are in here. But we'll have to wait and see. Go to Anthony Garcia on YouTube. Okay. First down Raiders. And as always, this is slow on the feed. Ooh, 11 yards on the first play. Ooh, on Byron Jones. You spent all your Mayweather money on Pac. Oh, yeah. That was a waste. I got to tell you, right now, Jalen Smith is above my expectations because I didn't think he'd be able to play in a game until possibly maybe the middle of the season. He is way ahead of it. So yeah, I'm actually feeling really good about him. He may be on the roster opening day, active roster, and actually play. 2nd and 9 on the 48-yard line. He's moving a lot better than I thought. I can't wait to actually see the actual game film. I mean, the game live tonight. So he is actually doing really well. The fact that he's got another tackle tonight, I'm happy about that. Ball tipped and fell down. Okay. So 3rd and 9. Who batted the ball down, Kimberly? We're not showing much because, well, Brian B., you never show much in in preseason. 3rd and 9. Let's see what our Cowboys can do. Let's see if we can get a stop here. Come on. Come on. No idea. Touchdown? Raiders not showing you guys a lot. Touchdown? Ooh, fuck. Ooh. Ooh, okay, so the defense has got some work to do. All right. Oh, Cruisin', I know you're not talking. You guys lost to Cleveland last week, so get the F out of here, man. Just because you guys got the win against the Jets tonight, man, doesn't give you room to talk. This is just preseason, man. Camera missed it. Byron Jones bit on a fake. Okay. Tipped it. Same old secretary. It's okay. It's not on here. I'm actually watching the highlights and I'm following along with you guys. All right, so let's see how our offense responds. But anyway, guys, I have been on here for an hour and a half, and I've got to take care of some stuff. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We are going to go ahead and definitely watch the game tonight, get some highlights and things like that, figure out what was good, what was bad, and what was ugly, and we will go from there. So as always, friends, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. And as always, keep spreading the mojo. And I will see you guys soon.